Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Wakfu Season 2, Episode 9. So yeah, last time we saw the beginning of a new, I don't know how many episodes. No, wait, I already know. Some of you told me that this was going to be a two-parter. And yes, luckily it's just two parts because yeah, I was expecting something like a three-parter of the rest of the season. So yeah, I wasn't completely sure of anything in that moment, the last video I react. So yes, at least I'm happy that it's not going to be that long. But still, the situation in which part of the group is, it's awful. They literally went to hell with the rest of the shooters, thanks to these freaking monsters that can copy magic from somebody else. And something I forgot to mention in my last video, this is a lot more dangerous than I thought at the beginning. I thought in the last video. Because now this demon, who now possesses the capacity of creating portals, and not just portals from place to place, but kind of interdimensional portals, he can pull out, if not all, perhaps the most powerful Shushos to the surface. How the hell this is going to work out? Because imagine if one of them is dangerous, just one. Yes, perhaps it's one of the most powerful Shushos. Not the most, but among the best, perhaps? How the hell this group is going to solve a problem facing the rest of the demons, the rest of the Shushos, especially the powerful ones? The king of the underworld, the one we saw in like the fourth or fifth episode. I don't remember exactly which one. So that is going to be an intriguing plot device. Hopefully they're going to be using it, and how the hell are going to solve that, I don't know. But I cannot wait to see how this is solved. And yes, I am still kind of peeved because seriously, just like 4 episodes with Pompon, and now we lost him again, especially Evangeline. Evangeline was hit hard before, and now they're telling me that she's going to be hit again with the loss of Pompon? Come on, let the poor girl rest. But anyway, yeah, I speak enough about this in the last episode, and now I really speak about something I forgot in the last episode. So yeah, let's just cut this and watch the next one, shall we? What? Okay, this is a beginning I did not expect. I was expecting running through the freaking demon realm.
Ici, vous cultiverez un royaume fertile et puissant. Alors les racines de notre foi s'étendront jusqu'au bout du monde. Vos textes sacrés sont très...
Okay, exactly.
Vous l'avez vraiment vu, notre dieu Sadida?
Comme je vous vois.
Seriously?
C'est incroyable.
Vous ne faites pas votre âge, mon cher Kilby.
Kilby, yes. I think I finally have it. Kilby.
Vos Altesses.
Pas trop dur avec lui, les dragons noirs sont très...
Okay.
tout particulièrement.
What? Oh, he felt it, of course. It's his brother. Yes, of course. Yes, he's his brother, literally. Luckily, he's not dead.
Anathar. Dis-moi, pauvre petite chose insignifiante.
Oh, holy. Okay, that is more imposing.
J'ai pris le pouvoir de ce gamin, votre seigneurasse. Il permet d'ouvrir les...
Yes, that is exactly what I thought.
Mais je te reconnais, toi. Tu es le petit Eliatrope qui revit la...
Oh boy.
Si tu savais comme j'ai rêvé de mettre la main sur un de tes semblables, grâce à tes portails...
Yes, this is the most dangerous part.
Envahir le monde? Mais pourquoi faire?
Yeah, why do you think? Yugo, really?
Pourquoi voudrais-je envahir ton monde? Mais parce qu'il n'y a plus rien à détruire.
Oh boy, yes.
Anathar, tu me dégoûtes de... Merci, votre...
And how you feel?
Vous remplissez mon cœur d'une fierté.
Oh, I love how they speak.
Oh,
Oh man.
je peux pas.
Yeah, that is going to be...
Rien ici, mon Rubin. dénouer, tu le sais. Ne me force pas.
Oh boy! What? What? Okay, it's disgusted by the sight of the cutesiness, let's say. He's very tiny, yes! Oh! Barbecue! I really... Yes! He's brave! And... Oh boy! Really? What? The Rouge? What? What is that? Holy! It wasn't even in color, he could burn his hair! What the hell is the Rouge? Oh! Seriously, they're going to find...
Ne tue pas le petit Eliatrope, nous allons en avoir besoin. Il en sera fait selon votre déplaisir.
Oh boy! Well, at least you is kind of safe.
On va s'éclater.
Je suis pas ton pote.
Mais si, t'es mon pote, Remi.
Seriously? Yeah.
On s'entoure. Et cette fois, il n'y a pas d'échappatoire.
Oh, it looks neat. The design of the real form is neat. Everyone is so enthusiastic except for him. Oh. Yes, he's... Yes, exactly. Being hit is beneficial for him. Oh, but how big is he going to be able to stand the form? Yes! 1! 2! Counted! It's kind of annoying. But I guess he's happy because he recovered his friend? Holy! Yes, but they are pretty strong. Both of them are strong. Seriously, he's taking... Oh. Remi is kind of run away. Oh. Now they're facing against a true power. Oh. Oh, yes! But I don't think that's the end. Yes, I knew it. This guy is... Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, holy! Yes, but poor Ruby! Oh! Seriously, they are literally feeding on him? Oh! Okay, that did nothing. Oh, come on! It's just like freaking Rubilax. Great! Oh, of course, he copied the freaking power! Oh! And he's getting bigger and bigger, yes! Oh! That hurts! Oh, the sword! But what is the use of the sword in this realm? Oh, wait, this is a purple energy! Is that the freaking... Oh, yes! The lasers! Yes! But this is very dangerous for all of them. Because he can copy, and I don't know how many powers he can copy. What? What happened? Oh, of course, he's contacting... Yugo, there's something, or... What? Oh, that is the way he's going to discover how to open portals to another dimension. That is my guess. This is... Oh...
J'espère que tu n'as pas tué aussi l'Eliatrope.
He didn't kill anybody! What? It has a...
Je crois que je les ai.
It has a time limit or something like that?
Non. Pas fermé.
Yes!
De ce monde.
But they have the capability of doing so. Come on, Yugo, come on!
Encore raté. Mais ils sont rapides, ces mocassins. C'est quoi ce truc bleu
The
là-bas?
portal to the upper world, let's say.
C'est quelque chose à détruire. C'est un portail, maître. Un portail d'Eliatrope.
Oh boy, yes! Come on, hurry up! Holy! Oh boy, they are! Oh crap! That thing is fast!
Misérable humain, on ne s'échappe pas du royaume de Rousseau.
Oh!
Lentement.
Seriously? Oh boy, he really just does disgusted by...
Qu'est-ce que t'as fait, démon?
Ça se voit pas. Une diversion.
Yes! Move, move! Oh boy, yes! Lucky he's small!
Il faut passer, Remington, maintenant. Le portail se referme.
Je ne peux pas abandonner mon
Are you seriously? You're going to stay there?
Remington.
Tiens bon, Grany.
Okay, he's kind of redeeming himself! So far? Oh boy!
À nous deux, Rousseau.
This is going to be... Oh! He really stayed behind! Okay, I wasn't expecting this!
Yugo.
Content de te revoir, mon petit Yugo.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce que je suis contente de te revoir. On a eu trop peur, si tu savais.
Okay, this is an unexpected ending!
Mieux vaut oublier la traversée des plaines de Cagna. Trop long.
Alors on passe par le sable des collines de mort.
Je préférerais vous suivre, tu sais. Élever Grougaloragran, c'est...
Yeah. Okay, at least he's fine.
Ne t'inquiète pas pour moi, je suis coriace. Trouve le dofus de ma sœur Dragon Shinonome.
Ah, Shinonome.
C'est le plus beau cadeau que tu puisses me faire.
Promis.
Yes, now we're going to see the next dolphin. What?
Il reste quelque chose à détruire ici.
Okay.
Quelque chose que je ne sais plus comment on fait.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because, yeah. Okay! Yeah, two-plotter. At least Pinpin or Pompon, I'm really not anymore sure how to pronounce that, is safe and back with the rest of the group. But yeah, what an adventure! We saw, or at least I saw for the first time, the freaking realm of the demons. Yeah, a fascinating episode and a nice conclusion. And yeah, this episode made me feel bad for Remington. That is an accomplishment. Because the douchebag was that. Just a douchebag. But now I kind of feel bad because he's trapped in the realm. Because he wanted to save his brother. So yeah, a good episode. And yeah, as always, I'm going to watch this again. And well, be back with my comments. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 9th episode of the second season. And it was interesting and fascinating to see the demon world, the underworld, let's say, which is separated from the real one. It's an existing plane of, existence, but separated from the surface world that we see the sun and the moon and all of that. So it is impossible to escape the world without help. In this case, the magic of Yugo. Yugo possesses the power to escape this world. Unfortunately, he is too young to do it by himself. He doesn't have that experience or that power, or perhaps both, or in this case, neither. So, I thought that Yugo was going to learn a new trick in this one. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It is still a pretty interesting and exciting episode. But yeah, as always, let's go little by little and in order. The first scene is kind of weird, especially from the last one, from the last scene of the last episode, of episode 8. Because the ambience and the way that is portrayed is a very smooth, a very calm, a very relaxing scene. In this case, Kilby, and I hopefully pronouncing it that correctly now, Kilby is kind of telling them what their god, the god of the Sarida, is thinking, or was thinking when he created the Tree of Life. So, it was pretty close to the text that they had before. And yes, I need to clarify something here. The first time I saw the episode, in the first viewing, I swear I thought it said taxes. And I thought he was speaking about, oh yes, don't forget to collect taxes. After speaking something, oh yes, the Sarida are just kind of connected to the Tree of Life, and it will determine if they live or they die, or something like that. Something along those lines. I don't remember the exact text or the exact speech. So, it is interesting. Yeah, I misread that subtitle. Yes, I swear I thought it said taxes, and that's why I laughed in that moment. Again, I don't know if it's going to make it to the final cut, and you're going to, of course, see my reaction in that moment. But yeah, that is the reason, in case you saw that. And yeah, I love how impressed they are, the king and the prince, with Kilby. Because, yeah, well, they know that the god exists. They know that the god of the Sarida exists, but they never get into contact with him or her. Which is, of course, difficult to do, because yes, a god is supposed to be a figure that is just observing, but never in direct contact to the mortals and gives certain amount of freedom, or that's how I interpret the notion of a god. Of course, besides the amazing or incredible power that it must have. But yeah, to know that somebody else could contact their god and tell them that yes, your texts are precise and you did a good job collecting the information, it's mind-blowing. Seriously mind-blowing. And yes, you can see in the faces that they are impressed. Now, of course, we saw how the father of Ruel is worried because Chibi hasn't stopped crying, and he's crying and crying and crying. And I love this little scene in which we saw Kilby taking care of Chibi. And because of different things, that we saw this fatherly side of Kilby, that yes, it's a new side because he's a new character. At least for me, he's a new character. So he's showing his more non-mature side, his more father-like side. He's not just a king. He is capable of taking care in a more personal level to let's call them brothers, because the 6 are the original ones, or the 12 are the original ones. So yeah, it shows that size. And other thing that it shows is the amazing control that he possesses over Wakfu. Because yes, Yugo can create portals with ease. He can fuse the portals to create kind of a beam of energy to throw against an enemy. But this guy can give form to the Wakfu, a very precise form. In this case, a tofu. That is impressive. The amount of control that Kilby must have to give a form of energy, the form to this light, to this energy, is amazing. Yes, I know it's a very short scene and it seems irrelevant. But once you think about it, it's impressive because of the context of it. The subtlety of the information that is given in that small scene is amazing. But yeah, we're seeing that he's calm, and we're seeing that Gorgol is still kind of rebellious and kind of a trickster, because yes, Adamai is really trying to take care of him, but yeah, the freaking Gorgol doesn't care and just play pranks and all that. And he's very possessive over Chibi, because the only way he's kind of calm and collected is when he is with Chibi. And it's an explanation that they gave us, that black dragons are kind of possessive. Yeah, that's an interesting notion to have. A new set of information that yes, perhaps Gargle, is the original one, is perhaps the most powerful black dragon. That is, again, based on the information I'm giving. I don't know if it's true. For me, he seems to be the most powerful because he's one of the original of the Dofus. Okay, of course, beside the god, the dragon god, of course. But yeah, he probably is the most powerful black dragon in, well, the land. My guess is each of the brothers or sisters of the Eliatropes are among the most powerful, if not the most powerful dragons of their kind. Red, white, black, whatever color they are. So yeah. And yeah, he will be, and well, he is a formidable foe. Even when he was weakened, he still was a formidable foe. And I'm speaking about, of course, Gargle. But yeah, the important part of this scene actually is in the end, when Adamai felt the lack of Wakfu, from Yugo, because he abandoned this realm. And in this case, well, the first thing, I guess, he thought that he was dead or something along those lines. But yeah, my other case is, okay, I don't feel the Dofus, and he didn't spend that amount of Dofus, the Wakfu, so yeah, perhaps he's still alive, but in another dimension. So yeah, he learned how to communicate with Yugo through their mind, because yes, the Dofus, well, both the Eliatrope and the Dragon who share a Dofus, kind of share a more intimate connection, a mental connection that yes, they can communicate or they can feel all these. So yeah, that's why he was able to communicate with Yugo in this other dimension. And yeah, it's fascinating, all the lore that is hidden with these kind of irrelevant scenes, or kind of, well, they seem irrelevant, but the amount of lore that is hidden in there is amazing, and I love it. Of course, we visit for the first time the Shusho realm. The Rusho kingdom, or at least that's how I interpret, because yeah, Rusho, my guess, has such a big ego that yes, this land is mine because I'm the most powerful Shusho, therefore this land is named on me. The name of the land is my name. That is my guess as how, well, they work, or this society works. So yeah, they are surrounded by several minor Shushos, because yes, I don't think they are very powerful. And of course, Anathar is there to present them as trophies for Rusho. The traitor and the Yob that he has, and yes, I need to say this, I said Lob, it's not correct, it's Yob, because I heard the pronunciation here, and hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, Yob. And of course, the Eliatrope. They are in really grave danger here, because yes, you are facing an imposing sight, and you're not protected by the distance, because yes, the last time we saw this guy was through a mirror, to kind of a interdimensional mirror that they can communicate with him. But now they are few meters away from this beast, this amazing and imposing sight. Hell, Anathar looked big before, when they fought against him in the Wakfu realm, of the upper world, let's say. But here he looks insignificant by comparison. So yeah, this guy is unbelievably powerful, that is my guess. And I kind of want to see him in the upper world. I want to face the rest of the group. And how powerful is this guy? Because yes, Anathar is incredibly powerful, but he is kind of delegated to another position, and of course not the king, not the major player in the game. So yes, I want to see that. And yes, the little bit of information that we got is that the brother of Remi, Grany, and the form and the race he is, it's too cute for the king. He cannot stand cute things. So I don't know how the phobia of that should be called, or how that phobia is called. But yeah, they took advantage of that. And yes, when he was about to punish the traitor because he needs to be out, the sword, because yes, in this moment, Ruvilax cannot or doesn't want to get out of the sword for obvious reasons. Once he's out, It's kind of nervous. And yes, Pompan, and hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yes, I have read your comments in a little parenthesis here. I read your comment that yes, some of you find my pronunciation of Pompan not dangerous, hurtful, painful. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it better because now I pay more attention to the words spoken in this episode, at least to the names, because some of them I kind of recognize. So yes, I really repeat the part in which Evangeline said the name, Pompon. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly now. Please let me know if this is the case or if not, and yeah, we'll really try to correct it later on. Yeah, again, they, of course, Pompon being the moron that he is, because yes, he's not very intelligent, kind of insult the king. And he's furious, and he's about to hit him with a very dangerous hit, is my guess. But Ruvilax invokes the Rite of Rouge, I think it was, called something along those lines. And that stopped the fire fist. And it didn't, the fist didn't touch Pompon, but it burned the hair just by being close to it. So yeah, I don't want to see, or well, perhaps I kind of want to see the effect of said punch. But yeah, basically the rush is kind of a mini tournament in which you need to survive the attack of several small shushos. I don't recall the name. The exact number, I think it was 666. Yeah, very appropriate and a good reference. Come on, that everybody knows. But I thought at the beginning it was going to be kind of easy because they didn't look like much of a threat. But of course, the inclusion of Anathar was what made this a lot more dangerous. Perhaps without that guy, because yeah, he's extremely strong, perhaps it would have been a lot easier. They were having a good time. Having a good time. At least two of them were having a good time. But with Anathar, that is a game changer. And yes, he was ready to destroy them. Except, of course, Yugo, because he is important for the cause of the demon, because they are planning to using him to reach the surface, to destroy the rest of the realm above. Yes, this fight, it's at the beginning it looked so easy and looked so easy for everybody, but of course in the end it was kind of dragging, and that is what is dangerous, because yes, this is, and again comparing this to an RPG game, because yes, I don't remember if it was the original one or the RPG came later on. Yeah, you can face several small fries at the beginning, and or in a dungeon. Let's say if you're trapped in a dungeon and you face several small creatures that doesn't do much. They don't do much damage. But once you start to get hit, even with one HP, and you're starting to get hit, repeat, and you cannot get out of the dungeon, and you cannot cure yourself, or if you cure yourself, you're kind of end up depleting your MP bar. Yeah, that's with time you start to see, okay, this is annoying, and these bosses are really dragging me down because there are so many of them, and yes, this is very dangerous now because I don't have magic, my HP is low, so yeah, now thanks to the amount of the small fries, it's dangerous for me. And yes, when you add that, yes, in the end you have to face a big boss or a strong opponent. Yeah, that is the end game for you. So yes, at the beginning you're saying, oh yeah, this is going to be easy, these guys are pretty weak. But once you start to fight more and more and more, and they start to deplete your energy, that is when the game becomes dangerous. And this is the case here. And the big boss, let's say Anathar in this case, is starting to attack too. That's when the real danger increases now. So, it is an interesting battle. It's not full of special effects. It's very brutal. It's very raw. But that is the point of this one. It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be dangerous. And yes, at the beginning you cannot see the danger thanks to the behavior of Pompon. But later on, you start to see that the smiles start to disappear. And that's when the real danger appears. And yeah, it is a good effect. It is a good battle because it portrays what the feeling of the episode, how it should feel. And I love the subtlety in those moments. Yes, for Yugo it was never easy. He's always trying to defeat them, and he's taking this very seriously. And of course, Remi is just running away because, yeah, one against one he can deal no problem. But when you're facing several powerful enemies, that is when it becomes dangerous. For Remi in this case. So, this is again a very subtle way of moving the plot forward. And yes, unfortunately, the magic of Anathar come into place because now he copied the magic that Ruvilax have. He now grows stronger and more, bigger, the more you hit him. And yes, I said, wait, he has the magic too? But no, he's still set magic from Ruvilax. And yes, once Ruvilax is down, the other kind of shushos start to attacking him and start to absorb not Wakfu, because my guess is not Wakfu, is the purple energy. Give me a moment, I don't remember the name of the purple energy. Yeah, the stasis, that is the correct name. Yeah, I have to look it up because I didn't remember. So yeah, my guess, these kind of small demons are absorbing the stasis from Ruvilax because it doesn't look like this beautiful blue color. It looks purple when they start to kind of bite him. So, my guess that is the way you kill a demon. By absorbing all his stasis, all of it. And I don't know, well, this is again mere speculation because I'm not certain of anything right now. This is what I saw. And yes, since I saw purple and the purple energy was the stasis, that's what I assumed. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, my assumption is that once you drain the stasis from this demon is when he truly dies. But of course, thankfully, Yugo rescued Ruvilax. And they, again, in this moment is when, before of course the huge size of Anathar, because he was literally hitting himself with Pompon, before he crushed them, he heard the voice of Adamai, and that gave them a clue to what to do. And yes, Adamai guide Yugo towards the possible exit, which is way outside of the palace, let's call it a palace, and of course the stadium, and way avoiding the plains of this desolated place. They, of course, run away before they were crushed by Anathar in his huge size. And at first Rusho was angry because, oh, you crushed my Eliatrope, that was our ticket out of here. But no, they figured out, or they saw that he was still alive and they were running away. They find the way out of the palace and run away in these plains, desolated plains. They don't notice the exit, and I mean Rusho and Anathar. They don't notice the exit, and they kind of play a game. They throw little demons, little shushos, well, little for both of them. And yes, they play a little game. 10 points for the Yop, 15 points for the, I think it was 15 for the Rogue, and 30 for the Eliatrope. Yeah, this is a kind of dumb game, because yes, they are fascinated because they lost everything that could be destroyed. So they are having fun in this moment, and I guess the other demons that have been thrown away, they're having fun too. But then, of course, Anathar noticed the portal, and that's when everything gets into high gear. Rusho kind of flies towards this exit and blocks it. That's when I thought, how the hell are they going to pass this giant? But fortunately, Rubilax throw the little cat, the little brother Grammy, throw him in the face, and this is so, he's not afraid. He's kind of disgusted by the cutesiness. He tried to crush it or grab it or whatever, or eat it, I don't know. But that creates enough distraction for the rest to run away. The only one who was left behind was Remi, because he wasn't going to leave his brother behind. So he stayed to fight Rusho. The other escaped, and yes, even Yugo. Yugo was forced out because he was planning on helping Remi in this moment. Yugo is that noble, and I love his attitude. Yes, it's a very dangerous place to be noble in this case, but he is not compromising where he should be noble. I love that aspect of Yugo. Luckily they escaped, except of course Grany and Remi, because the portal was closed just behind Yugo. And again, as I said in my last video, yes, I ship Amalia and Yugo. And I love this kind of, not shipping moment, but in my head was shipping moment, of, oh, I was so worried. We were so worried, but in my mind said, oh, she said she was so worried for Yugo. They were rescued, and of course, we saw how they managed to create portals. I don't know if every Eliatrope can create portals. My guess is yes. But the amount of energy that requires interdimensional portals are enormous. So they have to use the Eliatrope, the Wakfu from Adamai, and the Wakfu from Kilby to create this portal to save Yugo and, well, the rest. I love these little scenes in which, of course, we saw the tender hug between Evangeline and Pompon. Those scenes I love for some reason. Perhaps because I'm a shipper at heart. And yes, we end up that the amount of Wakfu used create a kind of a snowstorm. And yes, we saw the last, well, I guess it's the last scene for Night Justice and his father. And yes, both I now know where the theatrics came. It was from the father, and I love both of them. I really hope we see them again. I don't know if we will. So yeah, the last scene, of course, is the best way to reciprocate. Well, the best way to reciprocate the favor that was used to save them is to return the Dofus of Kilby. And that's when the episode ends. And yes, the little kind of dawdle, or the little scene we have before, of course, the previews, it's fascinating. They found a flower, or one of the Shushus found a flower in the demon realm, and it's, oh yes, I forgot, it's been so long that I forgot how to destroy it, but what if I destroy it? And that's when, of course, I stop it, because, yeah, the preview, my guess is what if I destroy it? That wouldn't have anything to destroy later on. So yeah, kind of a weird concern for a Shushu. But anyway, yeah, speaking about particular scenes, I love the attitude that Pompon has in the realm of the demons. He's happy because he's reunited with his old pal. Yes, he really did miss Rubilax. He really did. And he's so happy that Rubilax is speaking again with him and fighting alongside with him. And yes, literally in this case, not just in the form of a sword. And he's happy to fight because, yes, both have kind of a warrior mentality. Yes, the best solution that Rubilax came with is that, yes, we will die as warriors. And this is the best solution. I love Pompon's attitude. That, yes, that's the best solution. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're very similar in kind of the characteristic of both. And Yugo is not kind of that. Perhaps he wanted another solution. Of course, Remi is not very fan of that solution either. But yeah, I love those scenes in which you can see how happy Pompon is. Really how happy he is. And of course, the little bit of learning, I think I did this learning. That now I know that really Rubilax doesn't have Wakfu. He has stasis. And again, hopefully I interpret that in the correct form or the correct way. So yeah, those are small scenes. And again, the last scene in which we're seeing how the camaraderie between Ruvilax and Pompon return. They make fun of each other. They kind of tease each other. Yeah, it was very funny and very heartwarming. But again, we're kind of seeing the evil side of Ruvilax because he didn't care about the brother of Remi. He just threw it away like it was nothing. And yeah, it's kind of a selfish side of Ruvilax. Yeah, as long as we escape, it doesn't matter the rest. And yes, as I said in the last minutes of the reaction, I kind of feel bad for Remi and Grany. I never thought I said that, but I kind of feel bad for them. Because yes, in the last moments, perhaps Remi is a douchebag. Perhaps he is a terrible person. A person that doesn't learn the lesson that, yes, if somebody saved you, don't be a dick for them. Or to them, sorry. But in the last moments, he really worried about his brother. And that's kind of gave points for me. Positive points for me. So yeah, I don't know the real destiny of Remi, if he's going to be alive or he's going to be dead later on, and that's the last scene we saw of him. But yeah, if it's not a spoiler, let me know, please. But anyway, I really think I exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, thank you for your comments, your likes, your views, and your subscriptions. If you want to be a subscriber, click on the button for subscriptions and on the bell so you can get notifications. And of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. And well, thank you for your attention. And well, see you on the next one. Bye.